mean mug me until I feed her. We're gonna put a little makeup on first. Good morning, welcome to the video. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name's Justina. I am a personal trainer based out of New York City, and we have a fun 3 days ahead of us. So I was like, let's bring you guys along. By fun, I just kind of mean we're doing some things that aren't typically on the schedule, mixed in with a lot of things that are typically on the schedule. So I was like, let's show a little bit of the normal and a little bit of the different. So on the schedule today, we have a client at 8:45. That's going to be in person. Then back to back, I have 3 more clients, all virtual. This is definitely not ideal. Like, I'm going to emerge from this room like, and I've got to edit a YouTube video called Fitness Buckets, apparently. It's basically just about like different movement qualities like power and endurance, mobility and hypertrophy and strength. So just like breaking down all of these different movement qualities or buckets of movement, and not only talking about why they're important, but also like how you could fit all of them in, because that's a lot of different things to fit in. We do have a recovery run that is a 5K. I feel like that's a staple in my 10K training right now. It's just like, hey, go run a 5K really, really slow. So we get to do that. I have one more virtual client, and then we're going to see a Broadway show tonight, Floyd Collins. It's actually at Lincoln Center, which is a stunning space, but I also can't remember the last thing I saw in that theater. I've also heard incredibly mixed reviews, so I'm excited to go in and form my own opinion. So that's the schedule for today. I'm going to continue getting ready, eat a little breakfast, feed this cat a little breakfast, and then we're going to make our way down to Fitness Lounge for our first client of the day.
Trying to feel anything that I see over there smiling, and it all comes back, it's rushing in. I've been trying to find another ending. Won't you come on over later and waste my time? Is this what it looks like, honey? I'm getting used to never getting over this. Won't you be my
That was a marathon. I'm starving. Honestly, I try not to have like 4 clients in a row like that, but sometimes that's just how things get scheduled. But now we have a nice big old break. We're definitely gonna eat lunch, and then I'm gonna see if I feel like editing this video. I technically need to. I don't need to, but like I should. But I also feel like I've had so much screen time. My brain is a little like, well, let's see. Let's see how we feel. Let's get some food in our system. Let's eat lunch. Okay, I have to get changed. I'm leaving here in 29 minutes. When I tell you I don't want to go to the show, that's an understatement. I'm just tired. There's also just like a lot of clients for one day. I've done more, but just like being kind of not at 100%, that was a lot. But everyone had some fun wins today. Also, my last client has the cutest little boy you've ever seen. I feel like he must get picked up from daycare like right as she's finishing up, because he always comes running in and he always comes over and like is waving to me. I think he's like a year and a half or two. It like makes my day twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, let's pick out the fit. We're gonna go jeans. What's the temperature gonna be tonight? I think I might need to like chug a Diet Coke. I'm so tired. That's my, what's the weather gonna be like tonight? That's my alarm. Woof. Oh, it's 70, 63. Okay. Maybe I'll just wear like this sweater and ease into the night, because I was just out. It wasn't that hot. Like it's kind of windy. 80% humidity. That's probably a bad choice. Okay, let me get changed. Can you hear that? Jesus. All right, the fit. We're going to keep this janky ass braid in. I feel like everything is too big, but I don't really care. I'm gonna eat something and then put on a lip, and then we're gonna go to the show. Oh, also, I'm going by myself. Kevin usually has a show on Thursday nights, and he doesn't tonight, so oops. Good morning. All right, we're gonna do a quick little get ready because I have a meeting in 20 minutes. So let's do that. Schedule for the day. I got up at 7. I just have a ton of like admin work to do today. I got through a huge chunk of it, but it's definitely going to be a very work heavy, computer heavy Friday. So anyway, on Fridays, I also do this thing called Fit Club Fridays for Fit Club members. Why am I saying that F so hard? Fit Club members? Anyway, they're basically just 15-minute calls where Fit Club members can book them and chat with me. A lot of times it's like trying to navigate a program or like what program to choose next. Form checks, exercise modifications. Sometimes people are just like, I want to stretch for 15 minutes. I'm like, great, same. So I have a few of those today. My first one's at 9:40. That's the first one that actually filled. Then we have a quick call with a custom programming client. So that's someone who I just like write programming for. They do it on their own. We're about to start a new block, so we're just gonna meet for 30 minutes, chat about what went well, what didn't go so great, what we wanna focus on next. And then I have a few more Fit Club Fridays in there. And we're gonna go over to Fitness Lounge to train an in-person client. I have a virtual client after that. We're going to get in our own workout. And then I'm still going to have to get some more work done. I do have to do some laundry. And I think that's going to be when I'm actually going to get to like the custom programming for my remote clients. So definitely a long Friday, but I would say this is like less exhausting than yesterday. Yesterday was just a lot more. I mean, I have a lot of like little screen times, but I don't know. I feel like this isn't as, I don't need to be as on as I was yesterday. I also slept a lot better. HRV's back up, baby.
I'm wearing your t-shirt. It smells like roses after rain. There was storm. I tried to flirt, but you mess with neurons in my brain. When I see you, it's like being struck by lightning. I'm giddy, I'm nervous, and it's honestly so frightening. Yeah, I have read all about it, but it's different living around it. What do I call this feeling? Feet on the ground, Yeah, I have read all about it. Now it's here and I can't live without it. What do I call this feeling? Feet on the ground, head in the sky. Real life, but like I'm dreaming. Floating above it, 10 feet high. I can't describe what goes on inside. What do I call this feeling? 'Cause I think you give me butterflies.
Good morning, happy Saturday. Ugh. We're gonna run a 9K today. This is the longest run I've done yet, which is a little scary. I also feel like I'm a little behind schedule. I wanna leave here by 9:30. The plan is to go run in Central Park. The 10K that I'm doing in a few weeks is actually, it's basically the Central Park loop plus a little bit of the West Side. Okay, do I want to know what this course is like beforehand? Or do I want it to be like novel and exciting and a surprise? I am making arguments like both ways. Because even though, I mean, I did actually run a 5K. Oh my God. Hold please. I did run a 5K in Central Park 2 years ago, but I've never run it like all the way up where Harlem Hill is. And I'm like, do I want to experience Harlem Hill today? Or would I rather just do it on race day and have the adrenaline pull me through? I don't know. My other option is I could run like all the way over to Roosevelt Island and do part of the loop, but I haven't mapped out that mileage and I don't feel like getting stuck over there. I also hate running on the streets because drivers are fucking insane. So I think we're just gonna commit to Central Park. Perfect. Dressed, done. Now we need to eat, we need to stretch, and I already pooped, which is great. We're off to a good start, let's go. Have fun, I believe in you. All right, here's what we're bringing. Credit card, chapstick, keys. I'm gonna wear my sunglasses, phone, headphones, simple. No fueling, no water. I guess I don't have any cash, which is annoying because if I do want water, I would need it at one of the little like stand guys in Central Park, but we'll figure it out. Honestly, I ran an 8K last week, so like 0.6 miles less than this. And I like brought a bar, didn't want it. I had the opportunity to get water, didn't really need it. So I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm gonna wear these guys because my like just bud ones, they're kind of broken and the left one dies after like 25 minutes. They're just really old. They're like 5 years old. All right. Keys, phone, glasses. I kind of want to see. This is a little big. I won't do it today probably because I don't really have time. So it like bounces a lot. This is a great cross shot. Eventually, so if I tighten it like that, it's perfect. So I either need to get like a safety pin or tack it. I just don't think I have anything today. Yeah, it's not gonna happen this morning. Okay, great. I'm gonna try and use the bathroom one more time and then we're gonna go to Central Park.
Yes, because he was good gifts. Yeah, you didn't like put in.
I'm climbing up Harlem Hill. This run is brutal for 3 reasons. This is one. We'll go over the other 2 later. Whew. Just over a 5K. This is the last time you'll hear from me running. Mentally, this is tough. We got it. Let's go. Yeah. Did it. 10:30 average pace. I think 58 minutes total running time. Honestly, thrilled to be under an hour. I had to stop and walk. So we all experienced Harlem Hill together. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it definitely I feel like I have not been training hills very much. So I'm actually glad that I did this because now I kind of know okay, get low, use your legs on the hills. And then I can really just let my body kind of fall on the way down and regain some mileage there. I think, number one, it's so fucking humid. So I just to like that. Lovely. Number 2, even taking out Brighton Hill, Hooker Park is hilly as fuck. I just did the whole loop. That shit is not flat. So good to know for race day. And honestly, number 3, doing that workout yesterday, which I thought would be less taxing than it was. My legs are cooked. I woke up so sore this morning. So to get through the hills was very challenging. So my legs are very, very sore. So that's honestly just good to know. Maybe don't do a strength workout the day before a long run or the actual race. So now we know. So we're gonna go home, shower. I think we're gonna get on 57. Close to this way. I'm gonna get my car right here. And then we're gonna try and make presentable. Go to the Salvo 2.0 launch. Let's do it. All right, the fit, we in there. Salvaging the hair barely happened. I just know there's gonna be like a lot of video and photo taken today, so I want to look put together. Honestly, I should have done laundry yesterday, but by the time I was like done work, it really just wasn't time. We don't have laundry in unit or building, and actually our laundromat burnt down, the one that's on our block last year, and it's still not repaired. So I have to go to one where basically like I just have to cross this really, really, really busy street, which is fine. It just like during rush hour on a Friday, like I've almost been hit by a car more times than I can count when I tried to do laundry a little bit later. And I was just like, I don't have the mental capacity to deal with that on a Friday. So it is about 1:30. I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna check the train times because it's the weekend. I have to get there a little bit early because I still have the ensemble tablecloth and a bunch of their merch from Belfast that I just took back to New York with me. They definitely need the tablecloth for today. So I need to get there around 2:30, even though the event starts at 3. So I'm gonna leave here in about 15 minutes just to give myself, I think I'm still gonna get there early, but like weekend trains are wild, so don't want to risk it. Now we're good to go. Let's do it. I'm fully realizing I didn't explain what this event is that I'm attending today. We're gonna blame that on my tired post-run brain. So this is a party for Ensemble, which is the platform that I host the Fit Club on. They just launched 2.0, which essentially is like a huge overhaul to their site where you have a lot more personalization. I've had access to the beta version for the last few weeks, and I won't even lie, I totally dropped the ball on utilizing it. By the time this video is live, I've utilized all of it and it's working great, but just with all of my travel and work commitments, I honestly could not wrap my brain around basically designing a website. But anyway, I've actually gone ahead and utilized the updates like I said, and as you're seeing this, I'm sure I have fixed some of the bugs and little details along the way, but it's really cool to be with a company that like truly cares about the coach and client experience. When either one has feedback, they take it to heart and implement it pretty quickly. So just a little gratitude on my end for being part of the Ensemble coaching community. We're home. Number 1, that was a blast. I feel like if you've been watching just more of like these vlog videos, you've heard me say that like one of my big goals for the year has been just getting more involved in like the fitness community. And honestly, the fact that like I walked in the doors and every coach that was walking in like around me, I knew was made me feel really good about me trying to meet people. We are at 23,000 steps for the day so far, which is terrifying because I have to walk back down to this theater and it's about a mile walk. Oh my God, the pollen in New York is so bad right now. I also threw out toilet paper, so I had to get a roll at the bodega, and I'm gonna do a little haul of all the stuff from the Ensemble party, but they had Kevin's favorite beer. They had like beer there, and I was like, oh, let me bring that home for him because he's a really long day. I'll put it in the fridge for him. But I was like, but I only grabbed one. I was like, fuck, I kind of want one too. Like, it's been a long day. I could have a beer, but I already left before I like thought about it. So this is what I got at the bodega. I got a single roll of toilet paper because we're getting a delivery from Aldi tomorrow and it's much cheaper. And a beer. That is the most unhinged fucking order from a bodega. Like, it's like, I'm gonna drink this beer and then I'm gonna shit my pants. So anyway, Ensemble party, we have a Coke, we have an Olipop, we have Magic Mind. I don't know what this is, but it was free and it was large, so I was taking it. And then literally like I'm actually thrilled about this because now I don't have to buy like bars for my runs to take with me. Every bar, and for balance, a banana. So that's my little haul. Here's the plan. It is Oh, and I got this bag, and I accidentally left the bag that I took there, so this replaces it. That actually does kind of suck, because that was the oldest bag, like reusable bag. I think I got that when I was like 18 and went to college for the first time, so it's been donated now. Oh, I don't know if you could hear those, but those were solid. I'm tired. So the show is at 8:30. I am meeting a few girls to watch the show with around like 7:50, 8 o'clock outside of the theater, because the seats go very quickly and it's just general admission. Get in and get your seats. So 7:50, it's gonna be a nice 20-minute walk. I'm gonna leave here around 7:30, I guess. I should do that. 7:30 we're gonna leave. So we have an hour and 15 minutes. That sounds awful. All right.